I'm Hannah, and I'm from the UK. My dad always tells me that the day I was born was the happiest day of his life. I'm his pride and joy. And my mom and sister Sarah are a bit jealous of that. On my 5th birthday, my dad threw a big party for me and even bought me a guitar. My mom wasn't happy and complained that dad was spoiling me too much. While they were arguing, suddenly there was a loud noise outside. I ran out and saw that Sarah had completely ruined my gift.
Sarah, you stupid monster! What have you done?
She just laughed like a madwoman. When Dad punished her, Mom said it was just a toy and that he was being too harsh on Sarah. Sarah is 3 years older than me, and Mom has always spoiled her because she's so pretty. She's incredibly foolish, having failed the 2nd grade twice. And when she was in the same class as me, Mom insisted that I do all her homework and let her copy my tests. Luckily, in 8th grade, the teacher caught her cheating off me once. She got suspended for a month, and that was the best month of my life. At school, I was the smartest kid in my class and the class president. Everyone adored me, and Sarah hated how much attention I got compared to her. So sometimes she would wear sexy outfits and strut around during lunch, showing off to the boys. Once, in the 10th grade, she sat next to one of the school's popular guys. He told her she looked like a girl from a bar and to stop sitting next to him. I laughed so hard that I fell out of my chair. I caught Sarah glaring at me, and I knew I'd pay for it, but it was just too funny. And just a few days later, on Valentine's Day, a boy in my class gave roses to all the girls, including me. As soon as we got home, Sarah told Mom that I had a boyfriend.
Geez, you're such a liar, Sarah. Mom? The boy gave roses to everyone and… Wait, Mom!
The boy lived in our neighborhood and his family was very poor. She barged in and yelled at his mother.
Your son gave my daughter a red rose today. Does he have any intentions to marry her? When should I expect a proposal?
The boy's mother was speechless. Then she threw us out. I felt humiliated and angry.
Mom, I'll be the laughingstock in school tomorrow. Why do you always have to listen to Sarah?
Because she is your big sister, and you're just a foolish girl. I can't trust you. Do you know what happens once you take a rose from a boy?
What? Mom, what happens?
A baby, exactly.
I'm so fed up with the way Mom treats me. I always get straight A's and do everything right, while Sarah fails her exams and maxes out Dad's credit cards buying clothes and makeup. Yet, she's still Mom's favorite, and Mom can't trust me. A few days later, Dad called everyone into the living room for a family meeting, and he made a shocking announcement.
I've decided to give all my wealth to Hannah, and she will take over the family business once she's old enough.
What? You can't do that. That belongs to Sarah.
Yeah, it all belongs to me.
Says who? She doesn't deserve anything because she's spoiled and irresponsible. Who do you think pays the credit card bills? And I'm not blind. I see the way you both treat my Hannah. If you start being fair and change your attitude, I might change my mind.
And the next morning, it felt like everything had changed. Sarah and Mom started treating me like a princess. Oh, Hannah, your bag looks too heavy for your shoulders. Sarah will carry it for you.
I'm used to it. Thanks. I insist.
Sarah took the backpack off my shoulder with a bright smile. At that moment, Mom handed us lunch money, and she gave me way more than usual.
How come? I'm getting what Sarah usually gets. But Mom, I need more for hanging out with friends, too.
Now we need to be fair to Hannah. You can have more tomorrow, Sarah. She winked at her, and I just rolled my eyes. Ugh, you guys should take some acting classes because you're terrible at pretending.
I know why you're doing all this.
I took my backpack back from Sarah and walked to school by myself. Of course, they were just putting on a show to impress me and get Dad to change his mind. But Sarah kept overdoing it with her kindness. At lunchtime, just as I was about to sit down, she rushed over and accidentally knocked me to the ground.
Dude, you're not really helping me, and just drop the act. It's not gonna work. But I'm trying to be nice. Can't you see? I hope you're taking notes because Dad needs to know.
And as soon as we got home, Mom announced that she was giving me Sarah's room and had already moved all my stuff into it. I suddenly realized the room was huge and had air conditioning.
Anyway, Sarah's been in that room for far too long. Come on, Hannah, I've made all your favorite dishes for lunch.
Sarah looked angry, but I just grinned at her as I walked down the stairs and saw the food laid out on the table. Even though I knew Mom's reasons, I still enjoyed the royal treatment. So this is what Sarah feels like. After we finished eating, Mom told Sarah to wash the dishes, and she looked at Mom, confused. Then she forced a smile.
Yeah, of course. I'll wash the dishes. Oh, also, Mom, you remember I'm having a party for my friends this weekend, right? I wrote down the menu you have to make.
She threw parties every month, and Mom was always happy to host them. But suddenly, Mom said,
Actually, I was thinking of having a party for Hannah this weekend. So no, you can't have your friends over.
What? Why are you throwing me a party? It's not my birthday.
I just want to show you how much I love you, honey.
But Mom?
The dishes are not going to wash themselves.
It was strange. I'd never seen anything like it before. But the next day, while Mom was getting ready for the party, I walked into the kitchen and saw Sarah yelling.
I thought you were on my side. Mom, I know we have to be nice to her for now, but this is too much. Why are you doing all of this for her?
Maybe your dad is right, Sarah. We've been unfair to her.
Wow! Do you really mean that? Maybe I was wrong about you, and you are just a weak, dumb woman who's scared of Dad and stupid am I. Hey, cut it out, jerk. She does so much for you, and this is how you behave with her? Why are you defending this woman? Are you stupid? She doesn't love you. She's only doing everything because Dad is giving you his fortune. Well, even if that's true, she's still my mom, and you can't talk to her like that.
I went over to help Mom, and he stormed off in anger. My mom looked a bit shocked. Then she thanked me for standing up for her. The next evening, I was enjoying the party when some of my friends approached my mom, catching her by surprise.
Auntie, thank you so much for inviting us. And Hannah really deserves this party. She's super smart at school, and she's really kind to everyone. I'm sure you're so proud of her.
Mom looked at me and smiled.
Yes, I am.
And then my dad stood up to give a speech.
Hannah has always made us proud, and today we celebrate her and all her achievements.
Everyone clapped and celebrated with us, except for Sarah. Her eyes were red like an angry bull. Suddenly, she started screaming and smashed all the vases around her.
Sarah, what is wrong with you? I hate you. You don't deserve everything I do. Oh, yeah? And why is that? Because you took everything from me.
That made me so mad that I pushed her right into the pool.
I don't care what you think. You've already made my life miserable.
Sarah climbed out of the pool, soaking wet and furious.
Mom, Dad, didn't you see what she just did? You're not going to say anything to her.
But my parents just stood there, silently sighing as they watched her, and she screamed before storming off. After everyone left the party, I saw Mom deep in thought in the corner of the garden. She stumbled, and I managed to catch her just in time.
Mom, are you okay?
Yes, just a bit dizzy. Just get me some water, dear. I'll be fine.
This was the first time I'd ever seen my mom look so frail. So, the next day, I insisted on taking her to see a doctor. The doctor diagnosed her with exhaustion, and when we got home, I made sure she rested. I took care of all the housework and cooked her favorite meal, bringing it up to her room.
I'm really sorry, Hannah. I was blind not to see how special you are. And believe me, I'm not saying this because of your fortune. You deserve it. You really are an amazing daughter.
Thank you, Mom.
I hugged her, and I felt at peace because I knew Mom was finally being real with me. Sarah thought that our parents only cared about me and treated her unfairly, so she completely lost it. One day, she threw out all the food in the fridge, leaving us with nothing to eat. Another time, she put a venomous snake on my bed. And then, one night, I caught her throwing all my clothes out the window. She even tried to push me out the window on purpose. I was furious. My parents were angry too, but their scolding had no effect on her. Sarah just stared at us blankly, then started laughing like a lunatic. Shortly after that, it was time to announce our final high school results, and I passed with flying colors. Meanwhile, Sarah failed and would have to repeat the 11th grade. Dad tossed her report card aside and turned to me.
I'm so proud of you, Hannah. Of course, we already knew what to expect from you. You have never disappointed us. Now come outside for your graduation present.
Mom looked just as excited, and I nearly screamed when I saw it was a brand new car. But then I saw Sarah's face. Instead of being angry, she just quietly walked away, and I felt a little bad for her. Is this what it feels like to be abandoned by your own family?
Dad, maybe you should get Sarah a car too. She's older than me, and I'm sure she already feels pretty low about staying back in high school.
Then she shouldn't have been such a fool. You're too kind to think about your sister. Hannah, don't waste your thoughts on her.
That night, as I was watching a movie in bed, I suddenly smelled smoke. It seemed to be coming from outside. When I looked out the window, I screamed. Sarah was laughing like a madwoman next to my car, which was on fire.
Mom, Dad, you've got to come out now.
When we all ran outside, Dad started yelling at Sarah.
Sarah, have you completely lost your mind?
You bought her a car.
Because she deserves it.
She went totally bonkers after that and started pouring petrol all over the house.
I'll show you. I'll show all of you. If I get nothing, then nobody will.
Please, Just stop it! Why are you doing this, Sarah?
You know why. All you care about is stupid in mind. Oh, she's so smart. Oh, she's the best. Well, I'm sick of it. I'm the firstborn here, and I'm your daughter too. What I want should matter most.
You're such a brat, Sarah. You're just getting a taste of what I felt like all my life. And it hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, shut up. You're just a stupid girl who came along and stole Dad's heart. He loved you more than me, and I had to live with that all my life. And now you've got Mom on your side too.
Well, you chose to be a horrible sister and son, and if no one's on your side now, it's your own fault. You've ruined everything for yourself with your stupid, jealous heart.
Just then, Sarah lit the match. But before she could do any damage, my uncle suddenly appeared. He was a cop, and Dad had called him and he'd come with his team to take Sarah away. As we watched her leave, Mom suddenly broke down.
This is all my fault. I spoiled her too much and made her think she was so important.
Or maybe it's my fault. I never made her feel like I loved her enough.
Mom, Dad, you both made mistakes with me and Sarah, but it's not all your fault. Sarah needs help, and hopefully she'll get it now and be better.
I don't know how you gotta be so wise, Hannah. I want to be better too, starting with you. I hope you can really forgive me for all those years.
Mom, trust me, I already have.